Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of The Expanse. This is Season 5, Episode 4. And last time, the rock hit Earth. Oh man. I think it's safe to assume that Amos wasn't killed off-screen unceremoniously by the rock, but the implications of this rock falling are going to be huge. Naomi got captured by Philip, so she's probably being brought to Marco Inaros, who is the architect of this rock attack. And Christian probably, she's been telling the rest of the government that this is coming for such a long time and has been ignored. So there could be a shift of power there. Not necessarily that she becomes Secretary General again, but that people take her a bit more seriously. Oh, so many things happening. We still have to find whoever is after the proto-molecule on Tycho Station. But yeah, I'm excited to continue. Episode 3 was blocked by Amazon. Not sure what's going on there. Trying to get it unblocked, but we'll see how that works out soon. Alright, if you guys want to watch the full reaction to this episode, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and let's get started. You got the news about Earth yet? The Screaming Firehawk.
Navy cost me 20 in my marriage. Now I find out it's all for a bunch of crooks.
Well, I
The
doubt
Navy
they will
was
when you
a-
served, if that makes you feel any better.
How are you so fucking nonchalant about all this?
I used to have a rat. She used to climb up my arm and hide in my hair. Nuzzle her soft little nose to my cheek. And she was
Aw.
so smart. One day I woke up and Mouse was laying on her side panting. I sobbed for hours. And then I stopped. I built her a small box and I buried her in it.
So we're building a coffin
Yeah.
for our dying planet.
I went through the exact same thing you're going through right now.
With a rat.
When you
Versus...
come out the other side of this, you're gonna want to be doing something that matters.
You need people to talk you through things like this. I'm not gonna be that person for my son. I hope he meets someone like you to talk to.
I mean, she could just go, right?
We still don't have all the details of the impact, but estimates put the blast between 200 and 300
MCR,
kilotons.
Parliament.
There's been no...
We will continue to update you as we learn more about this tragic event on Earth. Authorities are still assessing the extent of the damage from the shockwave that hit Dakar, but all reports indicate that the city has been devastated.
He came to see Clarissa?
High density
I guess this is his only chance to see her, since he says he's never
Amos Burton.
coming back. Amos Burton.
That's me.
While you're inside the prison, you are subject to reduced civil rights, as outlined in the amended Lucerne Code. Would you like a copy of the code to review?
I'm good.
I need
Wow.
a yes or a no, sir. No. A prison employee is authorized to use any means necessary to ensure your safety and the safety of others. Do you understand and consent to these conditions?
Sure.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. Welcome to the pit.
Alright. The pit.
Civilians aren't usually permitted down here. You got friends in high places.
You could say that.
We'll be watching, so if at any point you feel threatened, just raise your hand. We'll be right there.
Clarissa Mao.
Hey, Peaches.
Peaches. Am I dreaming?
You're not here. It must look like shit.
Yep.
It's the blockers from my mod. Life without it would be even less fun than this.
Wow. So they just constantly keep her
That sucks.
like this? Jeez.
I get by. Breathe in. Breathe out. Eat. Shit. Sleep.
Do you want me to leave?
I want you to break me out. Oh, of course not.
Why are you here? Did you come here to help me? You can't. No one can.
Wait. Is this an actual chance to escape?
It wasn't a rogue asteroid strike. It was an attack. An attack!
The second rock just hit Earth.
Where?
About 40 kilometers northwest of Philadelphia.
We have to get through to the Secretary General herself. Tell her directly what you know.
We'll convince her.
I want relief drones around the clock in the air to resupply the first responders and make sure the UNAID and the Red Cross get anything they need. We're not going to Luna.
Nancy, the planet's under
And
attack.
I'm not abandoning it. What the hell's going on with the asteroid spotters?
The planetary
I went to the academy with half the officers on that plane. Not even one of them will pick up. We've been blackballed.
Ma'am, this is Chef Casey on UN1.
I know who I fucking called. You fattened me up for years with macarons. Now, listen. The rocks crashing down on Earth are covered in Martian stealth composites.
Why would Mars?
It's not Mars. It's
Marco and Aros.
Yes, and I can prove it. But right now, you have to trust me.
What do you recommend?
The Watchtower satellites are the only thing we have that can penetrate stealth.
Retask the watchtowers and the sentinels. Let's do it. Thank you.
Oh.
Bam, get down.
Oh shoot. Can you lie that? No. Who's in charge now?
Keep this safe.
How's it going in there, Bull? Go fuck yourself. Kind of funny that you're a little claustrophobic considering your line of work. I repeat, go fuck yourself.
What is this?
Something's wrong.
Oh, wow! This. Fuck. You? I don't even know your name. Oh, jeez. They're after her again? Has she not been through enough?
It's in my quarters. Stop them.
He put it... Oh. Oh, what? Your pistol isn't gonna do anything against that. Oh, damn it.
Well, we go here.
No! We take her with us.
All units are engaged, putting down attack in reactor control. We are scrambling reactor now so they can't use it to blow up the station.
Fuck.
Oh, recording. Monica. His face. Ow! Oh, ow! Hold it! A nice one, Monica. Barely.
Too bad. So sad. You lose. You all lose.
He's dead, right? There's no surviving that. So who runs Tycho now? Who leads the Belters?
I just need to hear your voice and know that you're safe. Please call as soon as you can. I won't stop leaving you messages until I know.
Half of Gao's cabinet was on that plane with her. The rest were scattered around the globe. No one seems to know who's next in line of succession.
Jesus.
What about the watchtowers?
The orders went out. They're being retasked. But no
Thank
positive
God.
contacts yet. I know I was a coward. Thank you for not disagreeing. The watchtower's got a fix.
Where are you taking me? Tell me!
there. My son. You did it. Oh, we did it. I never imagined we'd be speaking face to face again. It's cool to see you again.
You haven't changed at all.
No, I know I have. Raising a child gives you a certain ambition you otherwise never would have had. Philip brought you here on his own. I thought Philip was a man, but I guess in some ways he's still a little boy who needs his mother. At least now that you're here, we as a family can celebrate the greatest victory in our people's history. Together.
Greatest moment in Belter history is murdering millions.
You did this?
It's everything we ever dreamed of. The Inners denied us for generations. We have taken back our place in this system and shown our oppressors a strength they never thought possible.
Oh my god.
The future of the belt has begun. Philip took the stealth tech from Mars. He helped make this dream a reality. One hit would have been our triumph. 2 proved our tactical brilliance. But after 3, the Inners will never perceive us as weak again. Naomi. Welcome home.
No! Faye! Don't lock me in. Open the fucking door!
My name is Marco Inaros. I am the commander of the Free Navy. This attack was retribution for generations of atrocities committed by the Inners against innocent Belters. The Free Navy now possesses the last remaining sample of the proto-molecule. Any transgressions by the Inners and the Free Navy will not hesitate to unleash the proto-molecule on either planet. The ring gates and the ring worlds belong to the Belt.
Ooh.
To Belters. We will take what is ours by right, yes, but more than that. We will lead the Belt to a new, better form. Today and forevermore, we are free.
Freaking Marco Inaros. He is just unabashedly evil, but so compelling as a character. He's made huge moves and has shifted the landscape of the solar system and beyond forever. Oh man, this season has been really heart-wrenching at times, but it's also been a joy to watch unfold because it's so compelling. It's a real shame that Nancy Gao is dead. When the connection went out, I was like, maybe the connection just got fried and they're still alive somehow. Her plane didn't crash, and I don't know. But in a later scene, they're trying to figure out who's going to be next in command. I feel like she and Christian really should have been working together the whole time. Nancy Gao won the election off of her economic agenda, so she should get to set that. She should get to send people through the ring as she ran on. But Christian has proven time and time again that she's the one best suited for protecting Earth. So I don't know. She should have been. Is the position still called Secretary of Defense in the future? I don't know, but instead, so many people died. Really, really frustrating. And we haven't really seen Nancy in many scenes this season, other than the one where she dismisses Christian. But I don't know. She was doing her best to do right by everyday people. So that's so much better than the vast majority of politicians that I have here in the United States. So it is kind of painful to see her go out like this. And lucky that Christian was resourceful and got the chef to get her that message. And then Nancy, or should I call her Secretary General Gao? I mean, I guess she's fictional, so whatever. But Earth is lucky that she got the order off before she died. 3 rocks were intercepted because of it. 3 missed, though. Surprising with that level of technology that they have in the future that you can still miss. But I guess we knew that since the first episode when Rock 9 shattered when it got too close to the sun, I want to say, not the star, just the sun in general. Yeah. But to think, if rock number 9 didn't shatter, Christian would have never caught on, and 3 more rocks would have made it through. Millions and millions more people would have died. But yeah, the Admiral definitely feeling guilty about letting millions die because he was a coward. He'll have to carry that with him for the rest of his life. That is a burden that I do not envy at all. And then we have what happened on Tycho. I don't even know the name of the person who's fixing up the Rocinante who eventually turned on Tycho and who shot and killed Fred. I mean, I guess she won't be that important going forward. She's like served her purpose in the story. Holden did say he's going to have her help them get the protomolecule back, but I don't see how that's possible, really. But yeah, Fred Johnson dying. I do feel like his story was somewhat complete. Like, narratively, I don't know. I liked him a lot as a character, though, and I'm sad that he died. They're really killing off so many people this season. But yeah, was able to send Holden after the protomolecule. Holden grabbing the gun from the guy who died when that woman shot him was a really cool shot cinematically, even though it's depressing as heck. And that robot, what the heck? We got our first sighting of Holden face this season because of the robot, though. He saw that machine, he's like, huh? And then just kept shooting with his mouth open. I love Holden face, it's great. I missed it. But yeah, that thing made off with the protomolecule, and now it's in Marco Inaros' hands. This is a worst case scenario, absolutely. I've talked about Marco's charisma before and the kind of effect it can have, but he does mention that he has some tactical brilliance, getting 2 rocks to hit. But I think he does have... He struck everywhere at once. And for as evil as he is, his tactical brilliance is not to be understated. I don't know what else he has planned. I'm sure this is just the beginning. But yeah, we have so many things going on in this episode. We saw Bobby and Alex find out about Earth while they're tailing Lieutenant Babbage's ship, or the ship that Lieutenant Babbage is on, the Barkeef. They renamed the Razorback the Screaming Firehawk. Nice little touch. That's the name that a bunch of fans took and named themselves, I guess. But yeah, before that happened, Bobby and Alex were talking to each other. Alex floats the idea of him being in the Navy costing him 20 years and his marriage, which his marriage had nothing to do with the Navy. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know how. It feels like it wasn't the Navy that told him to ditch his family. It feels like he's still trying to avoid responsibility for what he did, for leaving his son and wife and not telling them that he's still alive even. Then we have Bobby telling the story of her pet rat. I wonder what parents are thinking when they get their kid a pet rat, because they obviously know it'll die before the kid even grows up. So are they trying to teach their kid a lesson about dealing with death at a young age? I don't know, because yeah, but yeah, she learned a lesson early on that when everything goes to shit, make sure you're doing something worthwhile on the other side of it. Funny how a lesson from a rat's death can be used to help her deal with the fall of her own planet. That's really interesting. I thought it was humorous a little bit at first, but also I could understand what she was going through as well. I also wonder how Silvertear feels knowing that the selling of Martian tech that he's involved in led to stealth rocks killing millions. I believe 2 hit Earth and 1 hit Mars, or it said it hit Martian Parliament, but I think that means Mars and not like a Martian embassy on Earth. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It sounds like that's the case, though. I don't think he sold directly to Marco Inaros and his men. But, I mean, even if it's possible he did. And even if he didn't, he certainly would have if given the opportunity. So you have to hold people like him responsible, too. But I doubt that'll happen in the show. I mean, I guess if Bobby is able to prove what they're doing, it's a possibility. But I don't know. Not optimistic. We had Amos getting that favor from Christian on his way to see Clarissa. It is his last chance to do it, seeing as he doesn't plan on coming back to Earth after this. He still calls her Peaches. It's just cute nickname. But yeah, he wants to help her. She repeats some of his words back to him about take whatever they give you, give nothing back. And we learn he's empathizes with her because the world messed both of them up, and he got lucky and had somebody who helped him, but she didn't get lucky. And so he's there to help her, supposedly, but she doesn't see how. But yeah, she's in a really bad way. They can't have her be superpowered with that implant, so they put her on blockers, and it looks torturous. And apparently you can't take them out either because she'd be even worse than she is now. I don't know. It's been a while since season 3, but I don't think I ever thought Clarissa was redeemed, but I definitely didn't want her to be suffering like this. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Amos can do anything to help her, but there is a blackout that after what seems like another rock fell at that moment. So does he help her escape during that? He has no weapons, he has nothing, but it'll be interesting to see what choice Amos makes. I don't know that I don't know. Amos has a way of going against what convention dictates. So it could be that he tries to break her out, even though nobody else in their right mind would try to do that in that situation. But yeah, after such a bombshell ending to the last episode, it was really fascinating seeing all our characters find out about what happened on Earth. The most compelling was probably Naomi. She had the biggest reaction, which makes sense given her personal history with the perpetrators. She came to see Philip because she thought the bounty on Marco's head would get Philip killed, but she really had no idea what she was getting herself into or how involved and radicalized Philip is. But at the same time, if Naomi is redeemable, if Lucia from last season is redeemable, can Philip be redeemable too? He does have a hand in killing millions, which is way more than Naomi or Lucia killed, but it's really, really hard to see him being fully redeemed. Or, I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult to see. It's too bad Naomi doesn't have a recording eye like Monica does. Not that it can transmit all the way to Holden anyway, but she's essentially out there in space all alone. No one knows where she is besides her captors and with her terrorist ex. And I said during the episode that Philip was bringing her back to her abuser. I think I might have cut that out of the reaction, but I don't think Marco physically beat her, but it's very obvious he put her through a lot of psychological trauma, so I think my point still stands. But yeah, we don't really get too clear a shot of what was happening before, even though it's been recollected to us. I think it would be helpful to see interactions, flashbacks, but I don't think we'll get that either. But you can definitely feel the tension there. Turns out, though, that Philip was the one who decided to take her back to the ship. Marco kind of talks down about him right in front of him. How he's like not a man since he's a little child who still needs his mother. Pretty convinced he's not a great parent even beyond the massive war crimes now. It's just really bad. But yeah, that speech. Oh, that speech. This might be one of my favorite episodes. Just non-stop raising of the stakes and no clue how things will turn out. I assume there will be some sort of war, but that hinges on Earth getting all of their ducks in a row, getting somebody in charge who will take action. I don't know what Mars will do since they've been selling off all their equipment. I don't know. And Marco has been preparing for a war for a long time, theoretically. Stockpiling who knows how much Martian weaponry. And the rest of the season is going to be a treat to watch unfold. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Some really, really sad deaths, impactful deaths. Millions dead, Gao dead, Fred Johnson dead. And Earth and Tycho have no real leadership. I'm not even sure I know who Mars's leadership is, but the planet is falling apart anyway. I say put Holden in charge of Tycho, or Bull, since he wasn't the mole. Put Avasarala in charge of the UN. She's the best you've got as a wartime leader. And put Bobby in charge of Mars somehow. That last part's never going to happen, but it might be one of the better moves they can make right now. She has no idea she has no idea of the ins and outs, but she would at least have her head on straight. But yeah, it's bad out there in the Expanse world right now. Alright guys, this has been a great episode. Looking forward to the next one. Hopefully this one doesn't get blocked. Hopefully, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Take a quick moment to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next week with the next episode. Bye, friends.